Hey friends, Cherie here. Welcome back to the channel, Gardening at Home with Cherie. Well, we are here in the hillside garden and I'm here to harvest. I'm growing peppers up here in greenstalks as well as in 2 different raised beds. And so we're just gonna walk around, see what's ready to harvest because I want to fill the freeze dryer so that I can start freeze drying more peppers for seasonings and sauces. So let's go hunt for peppers. These 2 greenstalks that I have shown throughout their garden season that are outside this one corner of the fenced-in garden area is always pumping out lots of sweet banana peppers. We're going to get these at the end. I have another one. Over there, and then I have one at the entrance. So we're going to get those first. Now we're going to go inside the garden, see what's available, and then we'll be back out here to finish up. It hasn't heated up yet. Today is still like 70, and so. Yeah, I have my container, my gloves. I forgot my scissors and my tripod, but that's okay. We're gonna go get this food. Okay, we're gonna start here in this bed, see if there's anything ready. This bed has poblano peppers and purple beauty bell peppers. All right, friends, so while I'm up here looking for my peppers, I just happened to come over to put my coffee down over here in this open space, and it reminded me to look at this tomato plant. When I was out here the other day harvesting my Bauhilda beans, it looked like some areas were snapped off, and I thought, oh, maybe I snapped it. But today I looked and it was more. I think the one that I saw was over here, it was back here, I can't remember. But there's definitely more damage like that, and I remembered this is that tomato hornworm damage. So I looked down and sure enough saw that big fat mamma jamma. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. So I just snapped off that piece of the stem. This tomato I've already harvested the first flush of the big tomatoes off of, and it's setting more flowers. So thankfully it didn't eat up all the branches that were flowering. But I'm gonna get this. See, it's just completely fallen over. It's so big. I need to get this cleaned up and restaked anyway, and I will inspect to see if there are any more tomato hornworms. I'll get this trimmed back so I can get a nice bumper crop off of this beauty, because these tomatoes were absolutely delicious, and I want to make sure there are no more of these on my plants. So yeah, Minnesota Zone 4 with tomato hornworms. All right, coffee is set down, tomato hornworm taken care of. Let's get in here and see if we find any peppers. I already see one purple bell pepper. I'm gonna get that. Not fully purple, but I'm gonna get it anyway because the leaves are covering it so much. It's down low. As I go through this, I'm gonna go ahead. There's a persistent weed that is in there that I want to get out also. So I'm gonna get that. Do a quick weeding and a quick watering. And then I have my clamps so I can start to clamp the tomatoes to these posts that the pepper plants to these posts that I put in here. You can see another one, maybe one forming there. I already got off the first 2 poblano peppers off of here, and you can see we have a lot of peppers setting and growing on these plants, which is what I want when I have a lot of them coming in at the same time. And then these beans, I'm gonna come back and harvest beans right now. I'm just on the hunt for peppers so I can get that freeze dryer started. And then this bed also has lettuce. I've been growing this lettuce in here all summer, kind of in the shade of the pepper plants. So I have the last bit to harvest, and then I'm gonna sow some more seeds as well. Okay, here's the other raised bed that I'm growing peppers in. These are also flanked by beans that I put in later after they were already growing. I just started filling all the sides and spaces with beans and flowers, just to maximize my growing space. And so in here, I have Anaheim peppers, which again, I've already harvested from. I can see new ones growing, but really they were just those early ones that came. They were growing down low. I got those off the plant, and then the plant grew. All the plants just took off in growth, and now they're setting their flowers for fruit up high. So same thing, gonna get those clamped to the stakes that I have in front of them. And then over here are the 3 different kinds of hybrid peppers. I should have talked about these in a video already. Look at this caterpillar. I'm gonna get that thing off of there because she just looks like she will poke you and make your skin itch. I'm gonna take that whole leaf off. I'm not fooling around. Not fooling around with that. I'm gonna take that whole thing, and yeah. It might be a good one. I'm gonna throw it over the fence. But what it's not gonna do is turn out to be a bad one and start damaging my crops. So let me get rid of this. Okay, so you can see here, I mean, they're putting out lots and lots of fruit. And I want to, I don't know, maybe I should harvest some of these green, or do I want to wait till they're all red? This particular variety here, I've already harvested from twice as red. So these ripen really quickly. This is the Raja pepper. It has is rated as a 2, as a milder chili pepper. So I'm definitely gonna get those. And then the other ones in the back, I think I'm gonna wait. I think I'm gonna wait until they ripen. And then same thing, I gotta get that thistle out of there. So I'll get those beds, this bed cleaned up and watered as well. And just like on the other side where I have nasturtium, you can probably see that little peach flower poking out. I put a different variety of nasturtium here, which is leafing, but not flowering yet. So I might harvest some of those leaves to preserve also. Let's see. But let me get these red peppers from in here. Yep, they're all on the Raja pepper. So here's what I got from the Raja peppers. Okay, next up I'm gonna search these 3 green stalks that I have. A mixture of brassicas and peppers in. So on all 3 of these green stalks, the upper 2 of the 5 tiers have peppers in them. So I'm gonna go around and look for all the ripe cayenne peppers that I can find. Then I'm gonna get these hot banana peppers. Just gonna freeze dry a batch of those. And I don't know, do I want to do green srirachas? I might go ahead and do some green sriracha peppers in the freeze dryer to get more of those, and we can let this plant grow. And again, I have more sriracha peppers in containers and grow bags in my main garden as well. So yeah, let's get these out. I'm gonna put the red, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna put the red cayenne peppers in a separate container so that they don't get mixed up with those Raja peppers that I just harvested. I got most of the green sriracha peppers off. I left a few. These are the cayenne peppers. These are the hot banana peppers. So you can see here, there's still lots of green peppers. As you can see here, there's still lots of peppers. I'm gonna let those ripen and grow and flower. I keep saying I'm gonna fertilize this, and I really should. Keep forgetting. I keep harvesting my food and then taking it inside to preserve, and then I forget to come out and do that kind of maintenance. But I'm gonna probably harvest a lot of the kohlrabi soon, so maybe I'll fertilize them because I have my transplants ready to go in there, and I have some empty pockets from where I've already harvested things. So Maybe that's what I'll do. Anyway, let's go over here. I'm not going to get any of the green bell peppers today. We're going to let those get bigger. Let's go check the sweet banana peppers that are in here. And yeah, I'll have to come back and definitely do a bean harvest. I think I'm going to reset these green stalks anyway. And so, nope, there's nothing on these plants. I just harvested from this. So this needs a break. This definitely needs a fertilization. You can see how the leaves are getting yellow. So we'll do that. I need to harvest these potatoes. I got a lot to do. But right now, we are here. So this is how I get distracted. We are here to get these peppers so we can fill up the freeze dryer, and then I'll come back out. Okay, I will get a couple of bell peppers. I'm gonna get this lower one because these are all jammed up there together. So I'll get this one so that these have more space to grow, hopefully. There's a good size one in there. I'm gonna get that. There's some in here. I'm gonna get these also. Oh, that one looked like it got sun scald and was rotting. I'm gonna get that off of there. What's happening over here? What's happening over here? Gotta check those plants out, make sure everything's okay. But, oh, look, there's one down in here too. Yeah, I'm gonna inspect this. Let me just carefully inspect and we'll see what we find. All right, so here are the bell peppers. And this one's gonna get tossed, but just gotta take it with me. Okay, now I'm gonna go through these 3 green stalks and look for sweet banana peppers. So this green stalk has a mixture of sweet banana peppers and green bell peppers. I'll see if any of the bell peppers are ready, but we'll see. Let's see how many sweet banana peppers we get today. Okay, so here's what I got from this first green stalk. And you can see there's still loads left on there. Again, can come out every day and harvest these sweet banana peppers. Wonderful to just toss into salads. And then again, when I have a bunch growing, I can pickle or freeze dry. And then here's what I got from the second green stalk over there. And so this is plenty to add to what I've already harvested. And we can get the freeze dryer filled now. So let's go inside. And here's what the other one, the second one, looks like. This one, again, just because of its position, it just doesn't put off as many fruits as quickly. And that's fine. I'm still getting plenty. And then, like I said, after I get this freeze dryer running, I'm gonna come back out to do another harvest, mainly focusing on the beans, getting plants cleaned up. And yeah, I see some more winter squash growing, hanging down there. And the other thing I noticed is yet another cucumber that I missed. It's a big one. And then I saw some small ones up here somewhere. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those before they get too big. Also, and then like I said, lots of beans. We'll see what else is ready. All right, let's get inside. All right, so here are the peppers. I'm gonna get these weighed from my garden journal, and then we're gonna get these chopped, seeded, and onto the freeze dryers for, well, not the bell peppers. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll do the green bell peppers. We'll see how much space I have. But yeah, let me get this done. These are the Raja peppers. This is the purple beauty bell pepper. Green bell peppers. Green srirachas. hot banana peppers. Cayenne peppers. And then finally, the sweet banana peppers. Okay, so we have a tray filled with the sweet banana peppers. Next, we're going to do a tray with these red sriracha that I harvested the other day, along with the green sriracha that we just harvested. Okay, I have a tray filled with the green and the red sriracha. And again, I did save the seeds from both of those. I keep them separate so I know if they were red ripened or green srirachas. Next, we're going to do the hot banana peppers. These are the ones that I harvested today. And this is the bowl that we harvested the other day. We're going to combine those together onto a tray. And at the bottom of that tray, I'm going to put the Raja peppers that we collected today. And I have some more that we collected the other day. I'm going to put those together. And then the final tray is going to be, I have a bunch of cayenne peppers already. And we'll add these few to it. And we'll have a tray just with cayenne peppers on it. Just so we don't confuse the cayenne peppers with the Raja peppers, even though they're longer and they look different. I just want to be safe. All right, so we have the hot banana peppers and the Raja pepper tray ready. Our final tray is going to be the cayenne pepper. All right, friends, so here are the peppers out of the freeze dryer. Sweet banana peppers, red sriracha, green sriracha, cayenne peppers, the Raja pepper, and the hot banana peppers. So I'm gonna get these combined. I have some that I did earlier in the month. I think I'm gonna need bigger jars for some of them. So I'm gonna get these situated into their jars. And yeah, that'll be it for today. All right, here are my jars with my peppers. And we will keep doing this throughout the season. Yeah, and the next batches that I'll do, you know, I'll put enough in here to fill the jars and the rest will go into Mylar bags. And then I can refill the containers as I use them up from what I have stored in the Mylar bags. Of course, I will keep you abreast of what I get harvested and put up throughout the rest of my growing season here in Minnesota Zone 4. And as I said, I'm saving some seeds from certain ones. I'm gonna get those spread out so they can dry. And I'm probably gonna go ahead and test viability of them now before I store them away. All right, this one here, I gotta combine that. That's more green srirachas. So anyway, see y'all back here soon.